one, hello all. Oh, let me get both of these, let's get both these lights on. Oh, that's better. That's a little more even. Welcome, welcome as always to Blaine's Escape Corner, our little corner of the internet, where we get together and we talk about the things that help us escape. It is our Waifu Wednesday show, which usually entails being a shorter stream where we only talk about the top 10 lists and then get into some waifu stuff. However, my normal 8 o'clock deadline is no longer here. It's been pushed back a little bit. So while not being a long stream, it will not be the 1 hour cutoff that we traditionally have. So looking forward to checking out our lists, and then let's kill the Bloodstarved Beast. I'm a little tired of not having Beast Claws in Bloodborne. Every time I play Elden Ring and I use the hook claws, I'm like, you know, I could have claws in Bloodborne. Why do I not have claws yet in Bloodborne? Why is okay? Cake is working. Okay, good. You're working. Good. Okay. Everybody's working. Everybody's happy. Well, I'm happy at least. Let's get this chat here. Actually, no, we'll top and bottom the kick. Still don't have a layout that I'm really happy with when it comes to the kick and the Rumble chats. Hopefully they get integrated into Restream sooner than later. You sound so thrilled, Blaine. Rough day. I had a perfectly fine day. I just finished eating big ass. We do Hamburg steak, so it's just like a burger, but you make it's meatloaf basically. So because you got the egg, the seasoning, everything, you're mixing it up, and then you're turning it into a patty. But a couple thick ass patties, and I'm a bit weary. I'm a bit weary from all of the ingestion that has just occurred. So we will burn that off with a little bit of excitement here. I'm sure. All right, let's see. Oh, I didn't post anything. Here, I'll just post a link and see what happens. If it's just a link, boom. And then we'll see if that's any different than what I normally do, which is all kinds of goober you got. Get some pink lights and make it bisexual lighting. Alexa, stream lights pink. It's like white. Alexa, stream lights light red. Is that that's kind of orangish. I can do purple. I don't think I can do I don't think I can do the other ones. Oh. You'd like to know what he thinks about Suzume. Heard it was pretty good. It's slightly darker than past Shinkai films. I don't know that I would call it darker than other Shinkai films. Do we want to start with the Suzume review? Is that where we want to go first? We can start there. If you don't want to freak yourself out, try to remember a theme song from a show that was popular when you were younger. Wait, what do you mean try? Go Power Rangers. Do 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 do. That was my I had that as a ringtone for a while too. Start wherever these lights, man. What? Alexa, stream lights purple. My Alexa's also colorblind? Yeah, apparently. All right, I'm gonna pull up a Suzume graphic so that people know what we're talking about. It reminds me more of the biter light. Yes, very much so. Alrighty, I'll just use the Annie list, I guess. It looks like translucent blue. Oh my gosh. You heard what I said. It changed it to what it is. Your waifu list is in anime Discord. Look at it, and I am drunk. Okay, I will look at it. I need to first pull up Suzume. Dark Brandon lighting. I have to switch this to completed. Boom. Boom. Which way makes it better? This one? That way makes it smaller. If I go the other way, is it better? Nah, it's not going to get rid of that gray bar. Dang you, scroll bar! Why do you suck so bad? Did the chair change color too? I can make the chair purple by just sitting in the purple chair. But no, my chair is blue. Her chair is purple. By Ficmax, the cheap chair when you want a chair. There's a revelation in there that reveals a show you picked up again, formerly dropped. Nice. Finals in mid-May. You're home for the week. Nice. Yeah, Verizon service is either impeccable or nowhere to be found. There is no in between. Back when I was delivering packages, there was this, we used cell phones to do the deliveries, and we used Verizon, and there was this hill, and if you made a delivery on this hill, you had to go into like offline mode and like force the app to finalize the deliveries. And they were like, oh yeah, we don't have a tower there. I'm like, what? You just don't have like a tower on this single little hill that goes up here? And that means there's just this dead circle, but like everywhere else we have a billion G's, like however fast you want. Why is this? Friggin', I hate connection maps. I hate the way that whole thing works. Oh man. Classic digital logic bandwidth. It's either on or off. Do you live in the mountains? I don't live in real mountains. Now I will grant you, if you're from California, or if you're from Oklahoma, or if you're from one of these pancake ass states out there, you think I live on the king of the mountain. I've got a nice overlook, like I'm up a hill. You think I live in the mountains. But no, you've got to drive, I don't know, an hour to get to the real mountains from where I am. So, yeah. You have that problem in places in the mountains? Maybe. It would make sense with mountains. That's why I'm so, like, flabbergasted by this dead zone that Verizon has. It's like, it's literally, there's a like, windy road through this neighborhood that sits on this hill down in Pierce County. And there's just no Verizon signal there. And you're like... as soon as you get to the top of the hill, signal's back. Bottom of the hill, signal's back. Just a little hole. Could be intentional. It was like a known thing. Like the guy that like sells you your phones, when I was like, hey, we're running into this hole, he was like, oh yeah. And like explained exactly, like, we got a tower here, we got a tower here, no tower here, we got a hole. So like it's intentional in the fact that like they know it's a hole, they just won't fill it. Do you live in the polystyrene mountains then? The synthetic ones? No. We have the opposite of synthetic mountains, actually. Here's some Seattle trivia for you. Capitol Hill, if you have ever been there, used to be an actual little mountain, little hill right there, right next to the water. But they flattened they flattened it, took all of the dirt off of Capitol Hill, and stuck it into the bay. It was like 100 years ago, back when Seattle was first being formed. So that's why, like the Seattle waterfront, everything is really particular with how you actually build there. and why when you look at the way that the buildings don't get super tall down there, because the whole thing is just a mountain that some dude with a wheelbarrow filled in 100 years ago. The place formerly known as Chop. Yeah, that was a fun weekend. Was it a weekend? It wasn't long. It was. Oh man, that one got blown out of proportions both ways. That was a fun little place to be, because it's so. I don't want to say it's like rare, because like people always live near where like news is being reported on, but like when the news is being reported on a thing that you literally can go to and see, and then you see the way that it's reported by everybody, and you're like, okay, you're wrong, and you're wrong, and you're wrong. Like, you're all like, you're all taking this one little vantage point and just blowing it up. It's like, why? How are you all so bad at this? Oh, man. Veritax in West Virginia. Oh, the good Virginia? Is that the term? Flawed Man of God? West Virginia is the good Virginia, as I recall. Interesting Blaine trivia for Seattle. Yes, that is my Blaine trivia for Seattle. Live streams of Twitch on Chop gave me enough coverage. You sort of. Hey, Veritax is the one from it. I haven't been to either, so the Virginias still are have to woo me. What do the Virginias have to woo me with? I mean, Carolina, South Carolina gets me with the barbecue sauce. That's probably more important to me than, I believe North Carolina is like the beaches. Like people get excited about surfing in North Carolina. I'm like, what? Why the hell? What? As a Pacific coaster, I'm shocked by you people. You moved across the border for work? Yeah. Why do people say there's inbreds in Virginia? I don't get it, and I don't believe it. Probably the Appalachias. Like, is there a heavy Appalachia people like populate? I've got all this anime stuff up, and I'm talking about poor kids who can't afford shoes in Appalachia. Damn. That my guess would be that you're getting like some sort of real drastic. These people are incredibly inbred and like you're what you would think of when you hear those banjos playing, and so that's sort of just kind of in the same way that like people think of Washington, they think of Seattle, and they're like, oh, Seattle people are all over Washington, but they have no idea that like 70%, 80% of our state hates Seattle. It's so it's one of those things where they take this minority of people and just blow it up to the rest. But we should do things for the Appalachia people. It shouldn't be kids who can't afford shoes good. Are the inbred or their parents just chill like that? Probably just chill like that. Oh, sweet. I got free viewer code. 100 viewers for 50 cents. Easy with viewers. 10 free viewers with that crazy long ass code. You're saving up to buy a beach house in NC? Tell you what, I'll come visit and I'll bring the meat. I'll get a nice grass-fed, hand-pampered bovine from Oregon, and I'll bring you some Painted Hills beef. You never heard that from Virginia, West Virginia. They joke about cousins or something. It's sick, twisted, poking fun at certain types of people, primarily in deep southern West Virginia coalfields. Yeah, it's anytime you get white trash, anytime you get like poor locations, you're gonna get those sort of jokes and reviews. How is Susan? Thank you, Alex Moore. Okay, the quick review for people that don't want like heavy spoilers. Suzume is a Makoto Shinkai film about doors that need to get shut. You got it. You figured it out. um I don't know like how to say this in any other way other than Makoto Shinkai makes the same romance fall in love film over and over and over again. And the only thing that really changes are the setting to the point where before we got to the theaters, my wife was like, "What's with the chair, you think?" And I was like, "It's a Makoto Shinkai. What do you think the chair is?" And she looks at me and she says, "Some kind of curse?" I'm like, "Of course it's going to be some kind of curse." Like, this is before the movie's even started. Spoiler alerts. I got the spoiler Gundam. It's a curse! It's a curse on her Ike-men, her beautiful boyfriend. Now, I will say, when it comes to the actual execution of a Shinkai film, I really enjoyed this one. So, Suzume starts out with our main character, Suzume, as you may have realized from the title, who is heading off to school on her bike and encounters our Ike-man, our pretty boy here. That is Sota, and he is heading up the hill. He's like, "Hey, are there any ruins?" And she's like, "Damn, you're hot. Yeah, there's ruins up here." So it's not actually Mei Suzu. No, it's Suzume. Chair represents time in the human condition. It does. It really does. If you really think about what a chair with only 3 legs means. Shinkai is heavily invested in young, naive love relationships with characters. His old films might be best, like 5 centimeters. So we'll get to the changes here. So older guy is like, "Okay, where's these ruins?" They're up there. She's at school. She sees some smoke in the mountains, and she's like, "Oh shoot, that's where I told the guy to go." No one else can see it, and she runs off after it. And you're like, "Oh, look, it's a magical thing that only this person can see for some reason, some unexplained reason why she gets to see it." And then she finds a door, shuts the door, opens the door, sees through the door, closes it again, and then this releases this little cat thing. It like runs away. The little cat that's in the front there, and it's adorable. The cat, I hate the cat. I love the cat. The cat is a great, probably the best character in the movie is this little white kitty. As far as actually having some sort of character arc, I would say. Anyway, the door is a door to the afterlife, and behind the afterlife, the ever after they call it, is this giant worm that wants to stick its butt out into our world and slam the ground. Why? I don't know. It was a big ass worm, just a curse worm. You know, like when you read like old myth, like old Japanese myth, old Greek myth, you're like, why does the creature want to kill everything? Like, I don't know, it's an evil creature, just wants to fuck things up. And you're like, oh, okay. Welcome, Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear TV. Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear. Oh man, look at all those emotes, Sugar Bear. You think you have Weathering with You, but I don't remember if I opened and watched it. Weathering with You is good. Weathering with You is probably the closest to this that we've seen, and that's why I think that it's almost like this evolution of this story that he's been trying to continue on. Basically, it's like I feel like watching this is like Your Name, not big enough stakes. Let's make it bigger. Weathering with You, not big enough stakes. Let's get rid of the water. Nobody likes rain. So we have giant worm that wants to destroy the world. Why do you hate Dobermans? We don't hate Dobermans around here. We appreciate all dogs for what they're worth. Some dogs are worth less than others, but Dobermans are pretty high up on the usefulness chart, so they're really good. Your name felt forgettable. Your name was the body swapping one, where guy wakes up in a girl's body, girl wakes up in a guy's body, and then by the end of the show, spoiler alert for Your Name. By the end of the show, you find out that they're actually the dude is jumping back in time, a little bit, a few years, and he, because he's from the future, knows that the town is gonna get like destroyed. So it's like this town is gonna get destroyed, and so he helps like save the people with his back and forth abilities. Loved Suzume on big screen. Also, Your Name. I did watch it on big screen. It was very, very good. Got the Ginger Tower there for me. Thank you. Thank you for the Ginger Tower. I should make the lights behind me orange so I get more ginger. Wait, that's what's going on? You need to rewatch it now? Yeah. that was kind of the whole point. That's why at the end when he's like, Kimiwa? and they're like a little bit different in age, that's why. Oh man, we need to start getting more Ginger Towers in chat, I guess. That'll be a new thing when Drunk Mike's around. You like the water and symbols, the idea of the shrine water, spirit maiden, how it connects to Shinto stuff, Yuki-onna too. Yeah, the what felt really cool about Suzume is, like I said, we've got big monstrous worm thing on the other side of the doors that's in the ever after, which is the down below the other side. Oh, you guys can't see Twitch emotes. What if I do this? Oh no, you can't see it like that. If I do like this, will it pop up? Nope. I can see them on the thing that I click to do this, but when I click it, as you can see, they're just words. So they are in order. It was Banana Dance, some kind of eye-popping Bulbasaur like you see in a hot chick, dude hand petting a cat, drums, maybe, and then finger pushing a button. And then this new one, Van Lopez Dance, is just a lady doing like a dance move. Is there a lot of cats in Suzume? If so, I'll pass. There are 2 cats in Suzume. They are not cats. They are not cats though. So I don't know what you would pass on if you don't like want cats in your media. But there are cats, but they're not really cats. So for those saying they're disappointed in the Konosuba prequel, I think if you watch or rewatch the movie before watching it, clicks more. The Konosuba Megumin show is fun, but it's not. I just don't. It's not. You have a world or like a town of Chunibyo, and you have to make one of them more Chuni than the rest, and it's very. Like a Chunibyo is funny when they're played against a straight man. But at least as far as I've seen, I haven't seen like a straight character or whatever. Definitely, it's not a good comedy balance for me, at least. You like cats, but to each their own. I love cats. My cat's adorable. He hates when I stream though, because he doesn't like loud noises. So he stays downstairs with Waifu. They're probably just literally laying on the couch with like a heated blanket, just snoring and purring away. That's probably what's going on down there. Anyway, so she releases this cat, this little white guy, And then the white guy looks at Sota and is like, your turn. And then Sota becomes the chair. And if you've seen anything about this show, you're like, oh, look at this chair. Why is the chair moving? Why is she holding a chair? Why is there a chair? Why does the chair have a face? You know, you've seen Makoto Shinkai. This shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that the dude gets turned into a chair. And then he has to be a chair for the entire rest of the show. He is the chairman. He is the chairman of these boards. He is mobile, which is interesting. I thought that was the one part where I was like, God, he's a three-legged chair. I kind of wish he was like he can move, but like he's got three legs and he's off balance and he's kind of shitty at it. But like almost at no point is he unable to move well as a chair, which I was a little bit disappointed by. They say later on like, oh, I'm getting used to my body now, and he does this crazy jump, and it's like, oh, come on, dude. She sits on him. Yes, she sits on him and stands on him, so he gets the foot treatment as well as the butt, and the little like carving things are assumably his eyes. Chair face from the dick. She is in high school, Michael. Does she fart on it? Probably. She probably farted on it at least once. I think they may have cut that one out. Japanese psyche around the earthquake tsunami metaphor. Yeah, it was an interesting look at that. The funny part is here in the Northwest, we also get earthquakes, and when they have the first earthquake that happens is like a 3.0 or a 4.0, and we're both like, it's not that bad of earth. And I was like, that's not bad, because they get like the warning. It's like, oh no, a 4.0 is coming. I'm like, that's not bad. Don't worry about that. Like and then nobody goes and hides in a door or gets under their desk. They all just kind of stand there for a minute and then they like move on. I'm like, okay, they treated a 4.0 earthquake the way a 4.0 deserves to be treated. That's for sure. Suzume, you need to watch it. I would say it's very good. I don't know that you have to like go out and see it in theaters if you have a decent sound system. It's very, what did it have? It felt like they used the choir from the Ghost in the Shell movie was the soundtrack of Suzume, like the entire time, with like the like the group of like Japanese ladies all making like weird kind of throat noises. It was like, huh. But then with it being this sort of unknowable worm thing, they kept calling it a worm. I feel like there should have been a better term for it, but that you had this sort of chanting soundtrack, and it was done very well. And basically it just follows Suzume and Sota as a chair running around from Kyushu all the way across Shikoku to Tokyo to shut doors so that the worm can't stick its ass out and twerk on our Earth. So that's the primary driving force of Suzume. If it's like weathering with you, said Blaine, then Suzume could be good for me then. It probably will be good for most people. I think this is like, if you have enjoyed any of Makoto Shinkai's work, 5 centimeters, Weathering, Your Name, I'm forgetting one more big one that he has. Is it Garden of Words? Less so Garden of Words. But those other 3. If you like any of those 3, Weathering, Your Name, and 5 centimeters, then this is a sort of like an old, like I use the classic literary term, like this is the epic version of those stories, because the goal isn't just to save a town or this area from being flooded. We're not scared of weather here. We're scared of some sort of unknowable deity that just wants to stick its ass out of a door and twerk on us. And how are we going to stop that with some sort of ancient magic? Very, very well done. I really liked it the entire time. When you hear the term throat noises, you think they mean warbling. It is kind of that like that like in the back of the throat. I don't know. I can't do it. You don't want another tearjerker romance. You want to not cry. You will not cry. You will not cry. Don't worry. Um, there is there's the classic Shinkai kinda ending, but you're not gonna cry about it. Grandpa won't let you cry. He won't let you cry. He won't give you time to cry. The the only reason you would cry in this film is if you do have like a grandparent in the hospital that's on the verge or just lost a grandparent. Then maybe you'll cry because you'd be like, "Ah, grandpa's in the hospital. It makes me sad." But no, that will not make you cry. Other possible term is falsetto, except it's lady voices, so they're not actually false in any real term. I just can't hit that note without using my own without using my falsetto, because it is much more of like a almost an alto, just like real, just a big guttural. You hear the bam bam and then like two drums basically that like taikos that get hit. You know it the second you hear it. You know it the second you hear it. Lady voices can also falsetto. Yes, that is true. That is true. They just don't normally have to. Beginning of Up, no. You trust me, Alex. You will not cry. Any moment in this show where something or someone is doing something that feels like you're gonna lose them, like they're gonna be gone, like this could be it. Everybody grits their teeth and does what they have to do. Never is there like this real, oh no, we're not gonna get it done. Like the show is pretty good at moving through and being like, no, it's time to save the world and not bitch around. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done. And like I said, I think it's the culmination of those three Shinkai movies done as like an actual national epic. It ties in a lot of sort of that classic Japanese true monster yokai kami lore, where they are. I don't know, Shinto is so different from a lot of other like pantheisms where it's like you have guardians that are guardians. You have things that are like demons, but they're also not demons. They're also just angry. It's so good. Sound and music recalls Japanese, almost kabuki, tragedy vibrant. Yes, the taiko plus the sprinklings of old folk tunes, nostalgic. Yeah, the like the it sounds like 50s music to us, but I'm sure it's like 70s Japanese songs. Yokai Kami lore. No, Kami with a K. Kami with a K, Jemmy. It's Kami. You're okay. Don't worry. No commies. But definitely go see it. Well worth it. If you do have a strong sound system and a good enough TV, I would say you don't have to see it in theaters. However, why not keep your local theater in business? Get out of here, Gundam. It's a goddamn. The Virgin Commie versus the Chad Commie. Who would be the commie in the film? The cats, technically. By actual term. F the warriors, they be gonna get drowning in the girth of my sack. What you mean, like the basketball team, like the Golden State Warriors? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you Kamimatsu? MZ. MZ. All right, come on. Give me the crazy ranking list that nobody likes to look at. I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh yeah, one last thing with Suzume. Um it is predictable, but that's okay. It's okay for it to be predictable. You don't have to be completely unpredictable in order to be a good show. Um they still come on. When does A&N get their crazy list of numbers? They have their watching rates, but they don't have their best of the best so far. Tap more like button, Weeblights. Yep. For better accent. The food goddess. Looks like the Box Office Mojo website reported that Suzume is hitting second weekend earnings of 1.6 million in the US, dropping from 7th to 10th place on its second weekend. Filmed earned an estimated 450,000 on Friday, 670, 550. Total cumulative earnings in the United States are $8.4 million, with a current worldwide gross of $158 million. Jeez. Jeez. Think about getting Ghost in the Shell, the original, or even Innocence, at like your local Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, $5 rental for 5 days, and you're like, oh, I'll see if this is any good. And then your mind's just blown. You're just you got no brain anymore. And now we have Suzume getting $158 million worldwide. Dang. That's not even like top of the top, right? Like isn't was it Demon Slayer or whatever? Top grossing anime movies. Demon Slayer's at like 450 or something stupid crazy like that. The worldwide gross, I'll share this. Worldwide gross on Demon Slayer 500 million, Spirited Away 395, Your Name 382, Suzume at 300. Is this an estimate, or is that, oh no, I guess it's been a bit since that article was written. Is this little thing mean it's still in theaters? What does that mean? What does it mean? Is the first Slam Dunk still in theaters? Is that? I'm just gonna assume that's what that means for right now, because these two both have it. Yeah, 300 million. Boom. UFO table. Miyazaki. Shinkai. Dang. That's setting on a weathering down here at 193. Do remakes of anime movies count as anime? They do not. They are not animated. Easy. Suzume versus Mario movie. Suzume means way more than the Mario movie could ever hope to mean. The Mario movie can make a lot of money because people like Mario, while the Mario movie is designed to not ruin the character of Mario and just sort of present a here's a story. Nintendo's very touchy on that kind of stuff. Whereas Suzume will make one of their characters ugly cry. Will make one of their characters practically die. We'll do whatever you need to do to get the story told. In 5 years' time, people will still wonder why Your Name made so much money when Suzume was so much better. But they'll be like, oh, well, the Mario movie kind of started that whole CG video game movie trend. Like, yeah, it's pretty good for that. But they won't like look back at the story of Mario and be like, oh, remember when Peach did the thing? Remember when Donkey Kong said his thing? Remember when? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The Mario movie does not have long-standing long-standing. What's the term? It doesn't have staying power. In your opinion, latest Mario movie sucks? I don't know that it sucks. Like, it's not good, but it also does exactly what it needed to do. So, like, I'm hard pressed to say that it sucks when the whole point was that they wanted to get Mario in a movie theater without someone being like, I don't like Mario anymore. Like that, they kind of so they needed to do that. Get a group of people that like little kids that could watch it. It did what it needed to do. I don't see it. I don't see it sucking. But it's definitely not the. It's not the pinnacle of, oh, we've made it. Video game movies have succeeded finally, and it's like, no, this is not. This is like you built a little sandcastle and you put a flag in it and you're like, we've made it, and you're on the beach and you look up and there's Everest in front of you and it's like, but you haven't even like tried to tell a better story yet. But you did make it to shore. You successfully got to shore. Cool. Plant your flag, but you got a mountain before you reach the pinnacle. It's just wahoo, not wahoo. They could Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion as a movie would be fantastic because Luigi has a huge flaw in his character of being terrified of things. He's scared. He doesn't like things like that. So sticking him in a very uncomfortable place gives him a lot of room to grow as a character, to get better as a character, to overcome that fear, and defeat, King Boo or whoever they have as the main baddie in the Luigi's Mansion movie. But I would love a Luigi Mansion movie if they focused on that. Make Luigi suck and then have Luigi conquer. Be great. Be great for kids. Doesn't need to be complicated. We don't need Luigi figuring out how to overcome being with Daisy, who just opened up an OnlyFans or something like that. We just need Luigi to go in a mansion, be scared, want to save somebody, and you could substitute Mario. I'd let you put someone other than Mario in the victim position there. But keep the story simple, and it'll be so much more important for kids and everything beyond that. Sonic isn't animated. Yeah, it doesn't count. Yeah, that's a live action adaptation, which, what are we getting? There's a live action anime coming out. What is the live action anime that was, it wasn't just announced. I feel like there was like trailers or something going around. And not the Luffy one. Not the Akira one, no. What the heck was it? Knights of the Zodiac. That's what it was. There was a trailer at Suzume for Knights of the Zodiac. Whoa, I feel like it's doing the Power Rangers thing though, where everything is like way too like dark. Like his armor is like kind of black with gold piping, and it's like, are we gonna get gold armor? Is that like a prize that people get as like we watch you as the Pegasus Knight get better, and then all of a sudden it's revealed that you have your new crazy armor? That would be kind of cool if those when you showed us in the theaters of this like dark drab armor is just the in theater armor, or like in trailer armor, and you're not going to show us what the final armor is going to look like. But there's this thing that happens with Hollywood, and you see it now with all of the Little Mermaid stuff, right? Like everything's dark. uh, like that poster that has like the wave. They're supposed to fight for the gold armor. Okay. I'm worried. I worry they won't make the gold armor gold. But like that poster that has the wave for the Little Mermaid, where it's like all dark and gloomy, and Prince Eric is being saved or whatever. Could a punch out animation work in a movie, or would it have to be a series? Could a punch out animation work in a movie? Do you mean like punch out the game or like punch out animation? Because I'm pretty sure you could just watch Rocky. That would be valid. But yeah, Mermaid looks dark. Like I said, the live action Power Rangers movie that they did, or Hollywood Power Rangers, whatever you want to call it, where they were like, "Look, we're Power Rangers." Like, Power Rangers is still like on TV. Why are you making a movie that sucks when you've got all these cool costumes that you could be using? Why is everybody in these dark metal, grody, nasty power suits and whatever? Yeah, the game. The non-canon Rangers. Yeah. Let's see. Is this fan site? Because you're more of the I think you're a bigger Saint Seiya fan than me. Is this armor valid? Is this Pegasus armor? It looks like leather. Yeah, I kind of felt that. Cuz here's what yeah, this is what I remember. I remember this. This is the armor that I remember. Here, I'll switch to, we'll do this instead. Stop sharing. We'll do this one. This guy's helmet doesn't fit his head. And it just has like I'm okay with them making it like a little horse. But like this just feels like the prop department made it and forgot to paint it. You know? Like it has that look of just this is just what the natural resin looks like. Versus, you know, the silver armor. And it's like, sure, you don't want to deal with shiny reflections as you're filming, so make it matte, but make it silver. It's not even training armor. Which one's training armor? I know so little about Saint Seiya. I know so little about it. All I knew watching it was that I didn't like the way that that looked. I was like, this does not look good. This does not look good. I'll grant you, I'm a big American, but like, my biceps are bigger than this guy's biceps, and I've only been hard working out for like a month now. Maybe he gets pwned and earns a better set later. Yeah, hopefully whatever they have for golden armor is going to be way cooler, because all of the other armor and pictures and everything that I see for Saint Seiya is that same kind of like sepia backgrounds, grayed out, desaturated. None of it looks fun. None of it looks fun. So that worries me. He gets beat a lot. Yeah, he can get beat a lot. I just wanted to look good while he's getting his ass kicked. I just don't want him to be such a little bitch. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask that they put some damn color? You know, this is why the only good live action anime adaptation to date is the Speed Racer live action movie. You know why? Because it's got bright ass colors. It's got bright blue. It's got bright red. It's got a monkey. It's got bright yellow car. And like, sure, I'll grant you, they sort of realistic. What is the term for made realistic? Is there a term I can use for that? Like Racer X, because the Mach 5 in the Mach 6 in the new like the live action looks great, but like the Racer X, what is his car called? The Racer X one, they definitely got rid of a lot of the cool factor, but it's still a bright ass yellow freaking Hot Wheels car. That actually might be a Hot Wheels car. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. No, that's not it. This one? Yeah, okay. Like they made it look like the anime. Read the manga. When Willem Dafoe was beating the shit out of Tom Holland, it was great. Why is this taking so long? Why is this so tiny? Anyway, bright yellow. It's got the black, it's got the yellow. The cars do weird stuff with the wheels. It's like none of it's realistic, but it was just fun. It was just enjoyable. It was bright, the colors were good, and everybody wanted to see more. Pull up your character list. We're getting to the character list here. Don't worry. Those are next. All right, let's take a look at our top 10s. Let's get to what the waifu day is all about. It's all about looking at who's the best. Let's see. Oshi Noko. Heads and tails above the rest. Heads and tails. Smith Village arc. You had me at the word waifu. Don't worry. We'll get to the top 10s, then we'll pull up our waifu rating chart. We'll make any necessary changes based on what we've seen happen. I I just have to chalk this up to Demon Slayer has a lot of fans. Demon Slayer just has a lot of fans, but even the people that like Demon Slayer still know that Oshinoko is better for this one. Oh, it's 5 p.m. here. The hell are you? It's 8 o'clock for me. Does DR stand for something? If the Triton got around based on the poster, wait till you find out about the baby daddy and Saint Seiya. Oh, man. Loving Yamada at level 999. I am still enjoying this one. It is that perfect pairing of using gamer terms and knowledge for humor without that being the only joke that they have the entire time. You're an island fed. Oh, like now I got 2 feds in here. Finally started watching Demon Slayer Abridged. Surprised Konosuba's not higher. I am not, and I'll tell you why. Because the people I know that love Konosuba, I would say 1 out of 8 have Megumin as their favorite character. Most of them like Aqua, which is insane to me. Absolutely insane. But they like the Aqua. Coming up to 11 a.m. Or your nice tea time, is it for you? Thought it would be darkness. No, it's I don't know. Maybe I know a lot of simps. Sounds like something a darkness simp would say. Does Lofty like or hate Demon Slayer again? You forgot. If it's a popular anime, Lofty loves it. Because anime overall is not like his thing. So he watches and enjoys anime, but he really likes, like, if it's a popular anime, he probably likes it. He's like, yeah, that's good. That's fun. He's not getting into it like we are, where we're like, okay, yeah, Demon Slayer is a pretty good watch. Like, I'll watch it every week. But have you seen Oshinoko? We need to get on some higher levels here. NPC anime? Yes. Exactly. Mashal, Magic and Muscles. We got Hell's Paradise in the top 5. Yeah, I guess. Is there any like this is the weirdest. Usually Anime Corner is much more simpy than this. So I'm at a loss a little bit here. I'm at a loss. I kind of thought Loving Yamada or Skipping Loafer would actually be higher up on the Anime Corner list. But to have Dr. Stone following up, ugh, I still haven't gone to continue Dr. Stone. Still haven't gone to continue it. Haven't started Oshinoko maybe this weekend. Oh, it's so good. Get ready to enjoy it. You want to see My Home Hero and Heavenly Delusion ranked on here? Yeah, we'll get to that. So we've got Heavenly Delusion down at 9. So at least it made it into the top 10. Rayliana still faffing about at the Duke's mansion. Oh, I get my makeup done for the ball. Oh, call me by my name. Call me by my name. I don't want to do it. I don't like Rayliana anymore. But my wife does. And when we eat, she watches it. So I put a YouTube video in my other ear. Insomniacs is great. Sure. I am a agnostic Insomniac as of now. I still have not started it yet. Anime guy likes it. You guys like it. I'm sure it's fine. You're like the wide eyes on the waifus in Dr. Stone. He's got a type that was kicked by a horse as a child. Rayleigh's mid. Yep. Humans are just there for filler. You went ahead and spoiled yourself for Rayleigh. Your wife will like it a lot. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm glad she'll be happy. I am glad she'll be happy while we watch that. Insomniacs in the top 10. Skip and Loaf are getting kicked out, squeezed out of the top 10. Oh, man. All that food sitting on my diaphragm is making me sleepy. Dangers in my heart. What is that? I don't know. Sometimes I get tunes stuck in my head and I have no idea where they're from. Tonikawa season 2 doesn't seem as good as last season. Am I crazy? You're crazy for watching Tonikawa. That is what you're crazy for. Fight this yesterday. I need to get the I need to get them claws. Oh, you're right. Oh, now I'm energized again. Galaxy Next Door. Where? How am I still scrolling? How am I reading the word kamikatsu and I still there it is. My home hero. What is wrong with you people? Who is voting in this poll that is like, you know what I like? Bad CG and lolly gods. That's what I like. You know what I don't like? Dad who gets it done to save his daughter. How are you like this? Why do you suck? God. Legendary hero is dead is down here. Mobile suit. I don't want to talk about how I enjoyed the second episode of Legendary Hero now. Now I'm upset. He got beat by Isekai Smartphone Season 2. No. Oh my goodness. What an ass list. What an ass list we just saw. That makes me upset. Hell's Paradise, 2 weeks at #1 on the Anti-Trends chart. So Anti-Trends with their nice little image here that they put together. So we'll stick to the tons here. Followed by Mobile Suit, the finally getting around to being a Gundam Witch from Mercury. I'm here. I liked the hints and stuff that we got for season 1 that were like, hey, this is the story behind the story that we're telling at this school. And I was like, come on, tell me more of that story. Tell me more of that story. And they're starting out the gates in season 2 by actually telling that story. So I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I want to keep it up. I'm excited that other people are also happy for that one. Yeah. Why the hell is Oshinoko in brackets? Are they not allowed to write Oshinoko? Will it summon something? I don't know. I of course would rate this higher, but this ain't my list. Ain't my list. Heavenly Delusion. Ah! Dang it. Heavenly Delusion moving up. My Love Story with Yamada-kun moving down. Skip and Loafer moving up. Demon Slayer moving down. Insomniacs moving up. Mashal staying at 9. And Konosuba with the drop. You think you can't be bothered to watch Mercury? If it had Rory Mercury fighting an Out of Gunner, now that would be swell. That would be a very different show. Very, very different show if it had Rory Mercury in it. Demon Slayer 7 is a sin. But it's not episode 3, and so I wait. I guess. It does say week 2. Without the brackets, it would summon the most powerful Oshiguro. Konosuba now a total bottom? No, not a total bottom. The if you click into this one, I just don't want to scroll through this whole thing right now. If you click into the anti-trend, it goes down to like boo doo 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 30 or whatever, 50. Home Hero. Okay. Okay. Kamikaze. Yes! They did most of it, except they forgot the Golf Girls is above Kamikatsu, and Otaku Elf is above Kamikatsu, and Legendary Heroes Dead is above Kamikatsu, and Ranking of Kings is above, and Magical is above. They're all above. They're all above, except you. You suck too. And you probably suck too. Too cute. I still don't know if I like Too Cute yet. It's kind of adorable. Lofty's a bottom. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Bottom, bow, doo doo doo. Let's pull up the Discord and grab Michael's list. Too Cute fell off. Yeah, you didn't like it, but I thought it was fine. I don't see how it fell off when it was already low. All right, where are we sticking stuff? Got new fan art. Ooh. Okay, updated list from Michael. Nah. What have you got for us here? We got the unfun lolly, the fun lolly. I like the difference there. We can have an entire category just for the lolly. So very, very good change you made there. I'm proud of that one. Blue is an F tier. Huh. I feel like at least in episode 2, the blue has some quirks that are pretty good. Episode 3, they don't really go back to it, but like Blue has some interesting characterization that feels like she's a little more in control and aware than episodes 1 and 3 would make you think. Too Cute ended up being too dry. Blue's a very boring character. We got hints in episode 2 of Blue having more going on than just the sex stuff. So we'll see. Time for bed. Night Veritax. Brandon's quivering since you got. Oh yeah, don't let Brandon hear the word lolly. It's not good for his brain. C tier. Okay, so we're C tiering across the board. I don't like the Necro in C tier. And did Kizuna come back? Like, why did that move? Also, she's a bitch. B tier. Okay, pretty good. Gotta agree with most of that. Ruri and Yuzuhara. I thought you gotta move her up. You gotta love a Gundam maker. A tier. Interesting. Ruby hasn't made it S tier for you yet. She was trying her hardest. She just wants to be the best. The only time you're gonna use esoteric to describe an anime is magical destroyers. Yeah. S tier. We've got Hoshino, Otaku Elf, Insomniac, Birdie, and Sister. It's funny that you split them up with the sister. That is number 4 in S tier is important. Why did you move her up? Was the last one you saw the Tears in the Rain? Is that the last one you saw? I'm also surprised that Soletta's up here. Oh, you picked up Birdie again. Okay. Okay, cool. That's all it's telling me. I was like, just a little confused. Sister is very hot. Got it. Is she like a total brocon? Is it like uncomfortably brocon-y? She's like, bruh, it's too much bruh, I can't have so much bruh. Which one of these is newer? This one, right? Is this one newer? Has to be. Has to be the newer one. Where is Sammy G on this list? I don't know. I don't waifu tier real girls. That'd be inappropriate. Yeah, it just wouldn't be worth it. There is S tier waifu and then there's the rest. The rest tier waifu. Whoopsies. I want this to actually be below. Lovely. No Dylan Mulvaney. I need a different color. This one? Yeah, okay. All right. Presentation mode. Here we go. Good choice. Don't take the bait. You know what? As a fisherman, I know bait when I see it. Sometimes bait's pretty tasty and you take it anyway and you shout at chat. But other times the bait's just bait and you can just look at it. You need to make a husbando list, but you're too lazy. We can put a husbando list together for you, and then you can just make it off of that. Ba-da, 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 ba-ba. I don't think those are lollies. I don't remember. Hey, what's up, Lollycon own a hole? You heard me say lolly and make it lolly tier. And now on Kick Chat, I have two sussy baka heads looking at me from someone whose name is Lollycon Onahole. Oh, look how tiny you are. Look how tiny you are, chat. Dang it. That's hilarious how tiny that is. But now everything else shrank. Does Brandon not like Ona holes? It's not the Ona hole that's the problem. Is that Brandon's alt account on Kick? It might be. It might be. You liked fun and lolly and unfun lolly because I don't lewd them and I could still like some. I get you. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. Ba 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 ba. What do we got here? Hoshino, Grandma, Mitsuru. You're just not in your show. You're not in your own dang show. So what are you doing? What are we doing here? Why are you there? I feel like this chick is coming down to B tier. Pink is going down to C tier. This gal is actually coming up a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I like her character more than I thought I would as we move through it. I'll put you down for right now. She's really not doing anything as of right now in the story, and I don't know that that's good. I don't know that that's bad. I gotta kind of move her. If I randomly put Suzume here, she would be in probably along the lines of like a B tier. Probably. Because in the show and everything, you get the sense of her desire for adventure and wanting to help and wanting to do things and wanting to travel the country to save somebody, which is admirable and is kind of into that A tier zone. But there's a I don't know, there's a component that's missing. It all feels very do it to save the country and not necessarily do it to save the guy. Maybe. We'll see. Waifu lists are basically which characters you like more lists. You might as well separate them so that they're known. True. True. If you randomly play Suzume, who criticize my fun lolly decision is a pedo Lamau. I am Brittany Venti now. Those are your spitting bars now. A lot of sidekick / best girls on the lolly. Funny. Ray Liana. I like Ray Liana less and less the more I watch the show. Every week I feel worse about the character. Pink, you're coming down to D, so that blue can go up into C. I did like the Karotaku episode. That was very fun. Very, very fun for me. I'll do this, I think. Do that as well. That feels right. That feels better. The anime sucks, but do they suck? Does the anime suck because they suck? Kind of does, if you think about it. You knew I'd like Karotaku. That turned me in a positive direction on the show. Nice. Ray Liotta, you mean John Cena? I thought I had a... I don't have my buttons labeled anymore. Dang it. That would have been the perfect time to play a John Cena. You like them generally? I'm wondering if I do, though. If I do, or if they're just like, compared to the rest of their show, are they really good? Is that why I think they're good? Because compared to the show, they're good? I don't know. I'm gonna think about that, though. Also, I should put my face on the other side. I don't know. I'm sure nobody cares. It's probably funnier if I'm looking at... You're probably laughing at the fact that I'm looking off screen at this instead of actually like looking at the screen in question. All right, let's get this Bloodstarved Beast. You should do a vehicle tier list? Sure. What kind of vehicle? Like a motorcycle, car, truck? Or you want me to do like a Nissan GTR, RX-7? Something a little more specific. Smasher Pass vehicle? Is there a Smasher Pass vehicle list? If someone's got a link to it, I can pull it up. Pull that out. Get that. You guess cars? Come to me telling me I should look at cars without knowing that I already know about cars. Alright, let's get this loaded. Knowing blameless, they'll have a bunch of initial D vehicles. I'm sorry, did you mean the best vehicles? Is that what you're trying to say with your life? Just because cars are great doesn't mean I'm gonna not love all the cars. Alright, let me pull up Kirk. Any Italian tank will be an SS tier that can surpass that. You're correct. You are correct. All right, switch kicked over to Bloodborne. That's over to Bloodborne. And then this should be functional. Yes. Ford Pinto in S tier for what? Explosions? Because it can go boom? Is that why it goes into S tier? All right, we got some audio from the game coming in. Everybody's crying and making terrifying noises. I did buy the axe because the axe is way better at my current level than that Kirk hammer is. That Kirk hammer wasn't super strong. I still have Kirk hammer for all your smashing needs. However, I'm gonna go with the big axe. That's gonna be the goal. That's gonna be the weapon that takes us to victory. Does like 20 more damage, which given my almost beat him now twice or whatever, 3 times, 4 times with that sliver of health. Yeah, I can do the. Can I ask you a question? Kill the damn big dudes. Yeah, I'll do that. The only car you know for sure is an S tier is the Ford Mustang. Oh no! Is someone gonna tell him? The only Ford that belongs anywhere near S tier is gonna be the Ford GT. Yeah. Get hit. There you go. Can you or may you ask a question? Can I ask a question? And the Pinto. No, the Pinto is an S tier bomb. It's not an S tier car. There's some loud noise. Escort GT. Escort gets bonus points for funny name. What are you doing, dog? Whoop. There we go. Got a little whack on him. That's right, I knocked you back, puppy. What are you gonna do now? How did you chase me, by the way? What are you doing here? That was super strange. The AI kind of freaked out. Ford Expedition because it lasted 20 plus years. A310 would be on the list. The Alpha? Or a different A310? I'm getting double audio. Is anybody else getting double audio? Oh, I think it was me. Weird. If I cared about flaunting wealth, if I was rich, I'd go a standard Rolls Royce or a Maybach. If not, just give me a Mitsubishi car or a racing one. Rolls Royce or a Maybach. Those are those are definite choices. They're definitely flaunt your wealth cars, that's for sure. But yeah, when I think of car I want to buy so that people know that I have money, I don't exactly say Maybach. The car Misato drove, the Alpine. Mitsubishi car not having a transmission failure challenge. Impossible. Same with Saturns. Can't happen, can't do it. Hold on. Misato car. It's yeah, Alpine A310. There you go. You were right. Alrighty, let's go do this, Alfred. Carry me, Alfred! Come on. Bam! Let's start off with a bang. Yes, I can whack it. Nice! Alfred with the backstab. And me with the whack down. Get off my buddy. Get off of Alfred. Yes, knock it down. He knocking me down. Nice hit. Go for it, Alfred. I gotta put a blood cocktail on. No! Come get your blood cocktail. Oof. Get a big... Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice job, Alfred. Keep going, Alfred. You got this. Oops. It's running in circles now. Would you face it? Face it and attack that direction. Yes. I forgot that it chases pungent blood cocktails like there's nothing else on the planet. This is it. This is it, Alfred. I should let Alfred get the final blow. Yes! Yes! Alfred with the hard carry. Old Scoozy skin flaps. Your Saturn lasted 18 years, so eat shit, Blaine. What did you buy? The Saturn that lasts? Like the actual planet? Did you buy the planet? Because the cars tend to fall apart very quickly. GG. Okay, so now we do Thumuru Chalice. Now we've got some fun times ahead. A Saturn View? My buddy had a Saturn View. That's literally what I'm discussing. His Saturn View. The transmission was just like, nope. I can't believe you had a Saturn View that lasted 18 years. I need to text him. This isn't a short stream. So I started out, you may have come in right after I finished the message. This is, I don't have my 8 o'clock timer, but we are just playing together later tonight. So I have some extra time here. Hold on. Guy in chat says he had a Saturn. Like, there was a time where this guy, luckily it was the middle of winter, so there was snow everywhere. He'd drive for a little bit, stop, get out, and refill the, like, dump snow on the radiator and in the radiator, and then keep going for a little bit until it started to overheat again. They'd put more snow on it. You still have it? Says he has a Saturn View. He has owned... Wait, you haven't owned it for 18 years, have you? A lot of Saturn still on the road around here. Dang, you guys must have some sort of like Saturn gravitational zone over there. My buddies fell apart. Fell apart like your dreams. Guess we have better mechanics. On a For a 2005 Saturn View? You've got better mechanics for a 2005 Saturn View? Keep them. You can keep your 2005 Saturn View mechanics. And you know what I'm gonna keep? I'm gonna keep Drift Office. And I'm gonna keep Cobb. And I'm gonna keep all of the tuners on the West Coast that know how to make a Japanese import go, oh, so much sweeter, so much more beautifully. We'll keep those. You guys enjoy your Saturn View mechanics. And heard it for your grandma, 18 plus years old, your family owned it probably 10, 14. Okay. Not that one. I have to use this one. Darhar, we got a tuner. I'm sorry. Are you not familiar with tuning a vehicle? I grew up tuning a vehicle with a wrench. You know, you loosen it up, twist your distributor cap a little bit, check your gaps. Don't speak the words to me. Corn cob? Clearly you still need to get dusted by my boobaroo. Your buddy bought a Uranus and the Saturn Roadster was kind of cute. You mean the Saturn Roadster that was like the Sky, that was also the Opel GT, that was also the what was the other one? The Pontiac Solstice? Yeah. Oh no, my Saturn fell apart? You mean you can't put a tie rod back together? No, I'm sorry. Your Saturn transmission exploded. Your Saturn radiator disappeared. And to replace them is more than the value of the car. Some of us will just buy a new car rather than keep that... Oh, God, that stupid ass shit around. NOS? We don't do NOS over here. What are you talking about? What you watch Fast and the Furious and you think that's what tuners are? You're like, oh yeah, tuners, they're, yep, pretty cool. They're all the Fast and Furious guys with the button that make go faster. That here. That was a Pontiac? Yeah, I remember that one because my grandpa had a Opel GT way back in the day. So I'd only ever seen pictures of him in the Opel GT, and then I read that they were bringing back the Opel GT, and I was like, no way, they're bringing back Grandpa's car. And then it was like this triple badge that that they were doing over at Pontiac and Saturn and all that. Wait, you legitimately are talking about tuning 3K cars into Madrift? No? Where are you getting a $3,000 RX-7 import? Where are you getting this mystical car? Because if that's what you're getting, I wanna know what it looks like, because it probably looks like garbage. But if you import an FD right now, you're talking about $40,000-$50,000 to import an FD. Whoop. Whoop. Hut. Track strutting the certified fresh like it wasn't a mark of desperation. You can fit into an RX-7 driver's seat. The FC or the FD? Because you probably fit just fine in an FD. A lot of people would. Imagine importing a car. Yeah. What? Would you not? What American car are you going to buy that is equivalent? You're 200 centimeters and 107 kilos. I don't know what the kilos is, but the 200 centimeters means you have 20 more centimeters on me. Yeah, you're... Here's why I call bullshit, okay? I sold guns for a very long time, and I had this client who was goddamn 7 feet tall. Guy was huge. And I started talking to him about the stuff that he likes. And he's like, oh, I rebuild S2000s. And I was like, oh, for profit? Like you just like the S2000 platform, you rebuild them and you do some fun stuff with them. He's like, no, I race them. And I was like, bro, you're 7 feet tall. How the hell you fit in there? And he's like, once I'm in, I'm great. It's perfect. It fits me great. And I do this, and this so that I just jump in and go. And I was like, what the hell? RX-7 sounds like an Apex Seal problem. What? Act like I'm not bolting together a forged 22B. I called BS too, but this is a guy that I was looking at like this. So I was like, all right, bro, whatever you say. Another mythical tall person. It's true. You're 6'2" and you fit into Miatas just fine. Well, you know, next time you borrow your wife's car, you make sure that she knows that you're doing it. Poison knives. Yep. Yep. Get the bell ringer. She's ringing a bell. Somebody's ringing a bell. Oh. You met the Maui? Or the guy from Easter Island? It's just that constant reminder that I'm not quite 6 feet. It's my constant curse. To always have to kind of do this to guys that are like 7 foot tall. Share screen? Oh, yeah, I got it. Hang on. You're 6'6" and drive a Mini. Do you enjoy, like, I feel like the modern Minis at least are pretty good sized. This guy wouldn't fit in one though. Nope, he would not fit in one indeed. Yeah. Operate device. You meant an assistant that fit in a Mini Cooper. Couldn't believe it till you saw it. Yeah. It's like they just want it so bad they make it work. It's not really comfortable for them, but they're like, this is what I want in my life. And so they fold up their feet, they get in, they shove the seat to the far back, and then they shove it a little farther back, you know, break the lumbar support. You're 5'4" and can't reach the top shelf in your kitchen. Hey, I've got a little 2-step step ladder in our kitchen for my wife. Don't worry. I hate these guys. Dang it. Yes. The Saturn view is comfortable. I would hope you fit well in a Saturn view, Michael. If you didn't fit in a Saturn view, I would think that you bought like a toy. Stepladder for the wife, and she isn't Asian? Yeah, no, she's not Asian. Does your mom not use a stepladder? You think 5'10" or 5'11" is basically 6 feet, right? It's worse. It's worse. Every time that I get like a physical or whatever at the doc and they actually like measure me out, doc is always like, I can't say 6. It's like that 5'11" and like a little bit more, and she's like, I can't. I'm like, stop playing the game. I don't need to hear that I'm 6 feet. Just write down 5'11" and let's all move on with our lives, okay? Your mom isn't super short. Don't you have a hip light? No, I did not buy the hip light. Why would I buy a hip light? Nothing's that dark in this game. How can she be Norwegian and not tall? Asian waifu confirmed. Yeah, because only tall people live in Norway. That's not also where, like, dwarven races come from. Doesn't she believe in halves? No. You can't, there's not enough halves to make you 6 feet tall. That's just not how it works. Alright, I forget what this boss is. What am I about to do here? I feel like there were stuff I missed, but maybe not in this one. You're half Swede, half Ukranka. Oof. Can I shoot you? Nope. Ooh. That's too low. Oh, come on. I had to dodge through there. Nice hesitation, though. Oof. Oof, come on, baby. Don't let him jump. Oof. She jumps not bad. Yeah. Oh! Oh! I'm feeling good about that one. That hitbox is second worst in the game. Nice. The runt dragon. Yeah. So I'm over here at 5'11", and all of my uncles and cousins are like 6'2" is the short one. You know, like the big dog clothing brand from like the 90s and 2000s. Those are all of my uncles. Okay, all right. So we got a straight across, and we got an over. We got a broski. Where are we at? Somebody over here? Nope, just a mist maker. I'm getting rid of that. I don't like them. Your brother's 6'2" to 3, and I'm 5'11". Is this the short anime? Yeah, basically. Where do I go from here? I think I got the short end of the stick, apparently. Yeah. Ooh, ugh. Where is your summoner? You're real. Where's the bell? Is it over this way? I forget. No, she's probably in that room, isn't she? Oh, I should have refilled my vials. Oh, man. Have I seen the Mountains family? He's the shortest of his brothers? No, I don't know. I don't know that one. A lot of waifus are short, so you'll get the classic tiptoe kisses. It's true. Even at 5'11", we're still like well and above. Oh, hello. Forgot about that. Give me wacka wacka. I totally forgot there's just a trap card right there. He's 6'9", his brothers are much taller. It's mind over matter. If you don't mind, I don't matter. It don't matter. Chop, chop. Is she over here? She is here. Okay, stab, 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 stab. Bell ringer, give bullets. Another fatty down there. Fatty, do you have broskies? You have broskies that are gonna get in the way of our gallant duel here. Tinder and Bumble seem very heightist. I've never understood. Oh, this guy is naked. Look at him roll. Look at that. He's just like us, naked and rolling forever. It's a weird thing. Like I remember you growing up, like there was always like that kid who was like so tall that you're like, you kind of gangly, and like no one really wanted to be like the super tall kid. But then now in society, it's like this, oh, you gotta be tall. Who's yelling? But I feel like the height is like a, like as soon as you're tall enough, nobody cares. And tall enough is sort of dependent on whoever your waifu attempts are. His brothers do make him look like a manlet. Oh, sad for them. Is this a live man? Not anymore. Ambush waits ahead. Got it. Another one of these broskies. Just don't let him move. Get the Richie blood. As long as you're not bagel boss height, you should be fine. Your stepdaughter is 4'11". She's 18. Yeah, no, she's done. That's so tiny. Your youngest nephew was always complaining about being short until he caught up to his older brothers. People always complain until their knees hurt. And then they're like, oh, okay. Is there anything over here, or is this just just dudes? One dude I didn't finish off, and another dude that's just chilling in the corner, touching himself. You think height thing is almost like quote unquote good indication of better genetics? Height overall is an indication. What the heck was that? Oh, this. Oh, that just fired stuff. Okay. Height overall is an indication of better nutrition. Genetics, of course, do play a part in that, but even if you have the genetics for height, I'm pretty sure if you have like a poor diet, that you won't actually grow tall. And so it's sort of it's a status symbol. It's like a class symbol. Like your parents could afford enough to feed you so that you grow up nice and big. Oh, Jeebles, let me dodge, please. Ooh, maybe no more of that one. I don't like you watchers. Be it? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh. Oh, I don't have enough stamina for all that. Okay, you're down. Look at you. Look at Uncle Fester over here. Can't even point at my head. I'm too short for you. You're about the two VTubers leaving VShojo. One has already said she didn't leave because the other girls, but people weren't speculating about her. One has already said she didn't leave because of the other girls, but people weren't speculating about her, lol. No. I only saw, I think, Almighty Lolly reposted it, like, so-and-so didn't like the way that VShojo didn't back them up when they wanted to play the game, the Harry Potter game. So they were like, they were out, I guess. But I don't know any. You all know how much I know about that world. I know nothing about that world, so I just take Lolly's words and say, okay. Tallest in your family being 5'11", while your dad and brother are 5'6", 5'7". My mom is like 5 or 5'1", I think. Being short can have its upsides too, like getting in the car without bumping your head. True. True. Can't play banned magic game. That's true. You banned magic game is very bad.
Very well.
Oh, I need 6,000. Okay, now I need to look this up. Do 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 do. Uncanny, lost. Which one am I?
Farewell, good.
Which one am I about to plant down here? This is Tumaru root. What is my? No, that's the wrong one. Beast claws. Beast claws. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta watch a YouTube video. Beast claws. Bloodborne. 2022? 2023? 23. Wait, hold on. I want to do... Go in. Get them both. Okay. Hold on. I want to do... Chalice ritual. Normal Thumaru chalice. Hold on. Search by chalice grit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fear with 2 R's. F-A-N. Yep, this one. Perfect. Okay, cool. Burn your cosmos? What? You too old for the VTuber stuff? Same's is. Some folks eat less animal protein or just less. That is true. No one cares about Vebe. When was she last relevant? Good question. Good question. Though I don't, when it comes to like growing tall in your diet, I don't think it's about just eating less. I think there's something literally about the quality of the food you eat leading to you having the better nutrition. It's not like a specific protein or something like that I remember reading. You remember when Silver started, you ignored her because you didn't like her image. Now after the Hogwarts shit, I'm okay with her. Oh, these guys are strong. Jeeble-zoos. Oof. I am going to be pushing myself through this area. The doll spoke, I think, last death. Oh. Did she? Oh, I am weak. Oh. I got invited to a party. It looks like my time here is how we say complete. So I'll go ahead and exit that game and get ready for it here in a minute. So at the same time that Pop Culture Mechanic is calling it a night, I am also calling it a night. Thank you everyone for joining for me for the Suzume review. I will be probably chopping that and setting it up as a highlight so you can look at that or send it with it to a friend who's thinking about seeing the movie. Again, I recommend it. I think it was well worth it. The 2 out of 3 of the top 10 lists are out. We were able to look at those as well as sort of make a couple little changes to our waifu tier list here and there. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for our wonderful Thursday show. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Go enjoy something. A show, a game, a book, manga, whatever it is that helps you escape. Relax, enjoy it. And if you're late night working and you're listening to me while you're doing your thing, have a good solid time at work knowing that you're going to get home and you're going to kick back and you're going to enjoy whatever your escapism is. Kampai, everybody.